I finally realised that this wasn't what I wanted. This wasn't actually, I realised this wasn't normal. That was a big thing.
How I've dealt with that is to be able to find that space inside me, to be able to go through the process of cleaning it up and letting it go.
You know, it takes a while to let go the anger and the resentment and all of that, but that is part of what poisons your soul.
It's hard that I've had to live these experiences to get to this place where I can show my kids how to be a better person in a relationship, but it's not a bad thing. It's been a good thing as well for my own growth.
If we were to each go home and form a group and share our experiences from here with half a dozen people in our community, I really think we'd start to have that springboard effect, and people could see what we've just done here, and when they do see it, I think there's going to be a lot more people that want to jump on board.
And with victims of domestic violence, the key here is we always need to make a difference to somebody else as well as ourselves.
It's in the way in which you handle it. I choose not to be a victim anymore.
And I know that takes a lot to learn how to do that, to learn how to speak without having fear of being judged.
It's always your poor thing, why are you staying there, why don't you get out of there, you know? Easier said than done, I suppose.
If you have a problem in your family and you've got no one to talk to, there's always somebody that you could ring, there's always someone on the other end of the phone that will listen.
While I understand that Aboriginal people don't like ringing police, we really need to look at the safety, how we're going to keep kids safe for future generations. Yeah.
The biggest thing for me is for my girls to not have these experiences, for my girls to know that this isn't for them.
Education is our number one priority. This is it.
Tell them to stop and then I don't like it.
I would like to see the community work together, come together as a whole, try and talk together, communicate about this, what is happening, how can we help, how can we solve this, how can we break this cycle.
Just tell everyone to stop and start getting along, because then they can have a better family.
We can't leave it for the government people, like the white people. They can't. They don't know what's going on within our community. It's our family. We've got to start solving this problem.
Well, the lion, which is the one that's inside me that comes out and takes over and everything, and it's not scared anymore. Tries to work it out, but not by fighting or anything, just being mature and talking and everything like that.
We want the elders involved, we want the elders of the church involved, and we want the community people involved. Because we're not going to talk about not your family, not my family, it's our families that we're going to sit down and talk about.
Like, that's when the protective animal comes out and tells him, like, he stands up for himself and tells him that he knows what's happening and just to stop fighting because it's not nice.
I'm hoping that I can show my kids that it's not the way you should be living. So hopefully things will be different for them. That my son will be a better husband, a better father for his kids, and my daughter will know that you don't have to live that way.
It really helps me a lot to understand, like to step out of the situations and say what's right and not just have a go at people.
You can't do it for yourself, because at first I could not do it for myself. I had to do it for my children. It was my children that made me leave.
I just hope that all the beautiful sisters who watch this video can get something from it to enrich their lives and strengthen their spirit. Bless you.